Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. Alright, so should we keep going? I think we should because we only accomplished getting just oxygen and a decent ship. We still didn't get ice to refill our jetpack and everything like that because we're running low. And we can continue to do what we plan to do, and that is explore space and then new cargo ships and unknown signals and any other thing out in the universe. So let's get started. But we need to reserve our jetpack. We got 26% left. So we're likely gonna have to fly around with our ship for now, which is fine. We'll burn a little bit of power, but we float around for the most part anyways. This should be too bad. Oh, there's a Mayday 18 away. I'm not sure if I can spot that from this distance. But we're probably not ready to go after Mayday yet anyways. Yeah. So today's goal, it's gonna be ice, baby. Okay, let's go chase down this unknown signal first, because it could give us a little bit of supplies. And then we'll look around some of the asteroids, see if there's any ice or an ice asteroid. An ice asteroid would be nice, because then we could create a big old ice mining drill station, so we could come back and refuel at any time. But yeah, if we are going to continue the series, it's more or less going to be like a build and chill type of situation. I'm just going to build a whole bunch of stuff in space, as the game is kind of intended. Space engineer, right? So we're going to engineer in space as much as we can. Was I zoomed in, or was I just that close to it? I may have been just that close to it, huh? Luckily, it didn't break anything. I don't know why the save file's like not giving me anything, but whatever. That's fine. It's more or less trying to get what's inside it anyway. So that's a parachute hatch we don't need, but it does give us a little bit more resources in terms of canvas. And we got girders. Okay. Not what we really cared for. That's fine. With that out of the way, we gotta scan for some ice. What is the nearest asteroid? Is that the nearest asteroid, or is it just that too far? Really hard to tell. That looks like a nice little asteroid with a potential like home use right there. We could make an asteroid a home. The idea here is to just survive in space, build, do whatever we can with it. Basically space exploration, find new cargo ships, new unknown signals, all those things that are in the fieldwork update that we haven't seen before. Alright, we are here. We need to charge our ship sooner or later as well. You know what, I should have went to the ship first, the down ship, so we can make an ore detector, because we need to make one to find some ores, some ice. I'm not sure if I can make one now. Oh, nope, looks like I can. Alright, so where can I place it? The tail end, where we initially had this little hole. We're at 25% hydrogen, so this is getting really rough now. So once we lose our jetpack, that's not gonna be fun. And we're low on health, so that's also great. Okay, so our ore detector, which is gonna really deplete our power as well. I'm not seeing anything. SPRT beacon. I'm so tempted to do that, but I definitely need to find some ice first before I attempt anything else. Whoop! Look at that. You ask and you shall receive, I guess. Looks like we got ice right here. Perfect. The timing of that was just amazing. And it looks like we might have to go in there to get it. 70 meters deep. That's pretty in there. I wonder if there's a little hole that we can get to. Let's see. Is there a way or a hole we can get to? 70 meters. I thought I saw a hole around here somewhere. Is it this here? Yes. Looks like it's already drilled in, so that's crazy. Oh, I need some light here. I don't see it with my drill. I need to put some kind of antenna on that ship to make sure I know where I'm going. And there's something here. Magnesium? Nope, there's ice. There's ice right here. So didn't have to go too far. Perfect. So grab a few of the ice. Nothing, not too much for now. We should probably put a collector or drill on our ship. We collect all these bits that are floating, but we just need it a little bit for now. Alright, so let's just build a bottle really quickly first. So we need a hydrogen bottle, and looks like we got enough mats for that. That's good. Throw that in there. All right, so now we need a O2H2 system. I don't want it to connect to the ship yet because it's going to take oxygen first. So that's not going to be ideal. So what we need to do is, I mean, we could do... I'm just wasting more hydrogen by flying around like this. Where's my front door? That was a 2x1 type of block. So that's huge. Unless we go for a smaller one. Which we go with the small grade one for now. And it'll be easy enough to connect anyways. And we just need to find a good spot for it. And that's going to be... You know what? We're going to get rid of the cargo terminal for now. The bed. I don't know. Do I need the bed? Probably not. It's just nice to have. Fancy like thing here. There's a random event controller back here. We can remove that. But I think that's going to open up the back end, right? Nope. Yes. So we need to kind of close this out with a block or so. Now we have enough space for the big one though. So why don't we just throw in a big one then? But again, I didn't want to connect it here. But if we do connect it, can we just turn off the oxygen tank so it doesn't funnel oxygen and give us the hydrogen instead? All right, that should be good. All right, so the O2 system we can use is... I hope we have enough parts. So we can't use the lab one as much as I like this one. We're going to go with the old school one here. But what's good about this is that we can have it connected from the side like this. And it'll be all conveyed and everything like that. So we'll do that. So we need to grab some materials from outside. So now we got oxygen, hydrogen resolved. So health isn't going to be another issue that we have. We don't have too much. So we need to find something that's going to give us the health that we need or heal up as much as we can. Where was the ice? Right here. Okay. Well, this wasn't the ice, was it? This was... Yeah, that's the ice. I thought I saw another patch somewhere that kind of didn't look like ice, but then again, that doesn't look like ice from afar anyways, without any lighting. And actually, if we really wanted to, we could set up shop here, which wouldn't be terrible. Again, it has nice little spots for it. Like, here's a little hole that which we can kind of just live in for the time being. We kind of remove some of these spots here. This could work. We can hide here for now. And it's got ice, so we can always do some kind of mining rig here to get it. Alright, I want to say the ice to be up top. Or do we want to do it this way? I think this should be out top. Yeah, we'll do that. This is out top. Oh, there goes the panel. That's when we took out the event controller or broadcasting system, whatever. Let me get that unknown signal really quick too. And this time we can fly by person. Got the hydrogen. Oh, this one is the one with the Gatlin. Always a little scary. But also pretty cool too. Let me just take this off. So get that little face there. So once it detects you, it just smiles and everything like that, which is pretty cool. Kind of want to take you home if I can. It's got a camera and everything too. Emotional controller. And somewhere you were saying that if we just hack something on a control panel and you go in here and claim it, you can now easily just go to transfer to me now. And that's like a complete takeover. And I guess that looks to be true. So I've been living in what, the old ages, and didn't even realize that. When did that change? I have no idea. Everything's called special content power, so we just gotta figure out by looking at what is what. So this is an AI block. So this is follow home. Okay, so let's just do that. I can have it follow me, if anything. The follow player. Follow me. That works out. Alright. But you gotta be careful because I don't want you to crash into anything. This one is movement. Okay, that's fine. And then you have camera, thrusters, gyroscope. I don't know what that is. Timer? What is this? Is this the new vent or something like that? Or is it this? Oh, it's an access panel. That's your innards. Why am I undressing you? Ooh. Okay. So if we head back to home, are you gonna follow me? Wait, I should have pressed the button first. Wherever that is. There. Oh. Okay. That wasn't smart. We'll turn it back on. Come, follow me home. Where is home? Right there. Will you be able to come my way? Yes. You're going at 10 meters per second, which is fine. I wonder, would I lose you if I go too far forward? Probably. Alright, looks like you are coming. That's good. Oh, don't hit me. Alright, so one thing to... Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Ow, 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 ow. You just burned the rest of my life away. Alright, we have that stupid thing on. The... Ow. Where was it? No, we don't have that on. Alright, you're following me. Alright, something is still ticking it off. Is it hiding? Yep, there you go. We got there's extra 2 bars there. So we'll leave that. So now this only does the emotional thing, which is perfect. That's what we wanted. And have this on. Follow player. Okay, you coming this time? You are. I don't know how quickly you're coming, but... okay. I will leave you behind if you don't come. Alright, you're fine. So, you shaved off 4 to 3%, 3 to 4% of my health. That's always fun. If we could find some cosmic coffee or Clan Cola, that could help a little bit too. I have no idea if it's coming or not, but we're gonna kind of ditch it anyways. Alright, so we have a tier 2 welder, a proficient welder. So we got rid of the proficient welder. That will give us silver. So that will give us enough to make our tier 2 stuff. Tier 3 we need platinum, which I doubt we have. So that actually works out perfect. Dismantle 2, and we get 2. Now let's get rid of this barrow. Instead of a barrow, we do... What was that cargo? This thing here. This little treasure chest type of thing. I just like this one. So I'm just going to put it here. We haven't really used this before, so might as well use some newer stuff that I haven't used in the previous updates. Oh, it opens on both sides though, but that's fine. How much does it hold? 3 liters, 3,000 liters. That's not too bad. It's just for extra stuff just in case anyways. There's another unknown signal that we should probably get, but we can wait for that. But first, let's get us some good tools. Alright, so we don't have enough cobalt for grinder. Should be able to find cobalt through these things here. So we can dismantle some metal grids. Not a big deal. Just say 10 for now. So a survival kit is our next big thing that we need. The big ticket item. So if we perish, then we're going to have to find our way back somehow. But it looks like we need nickel and silver. We do have the tools. Which, in terms of production, how much did it even use? It used 0.67. Yeah, we need 6.67 just to make 1 medical component, which we need 3. So we need lots and lots of silver. So that's going to be the next mission relatively soon. Sooner than later, I would think. Because we do need a way to respawn and everything like that as well. So that's going to get a little rough, but we'll figure that out. At least we got updated tools now. So we got a new grinder, a new drill system here. So things will move a little relatively quicker from now on. Alright, did my buddy show up? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go grab the other unknown signal really quick. Okay, got a little bit of sparks going on. I just hope it doesn't blow up in my face. That'd be crazy. Nothing found. Great. Okay, we'll grab the mats. Shoot. Where is the cargo? Right there. Nice. Nickel and silicon. I needed silver, but that works too. I was hoping my bot buddy would be here, but I guess not. I don't want it to follow me everywhere I go. If it just comes here, then I'll be perfect. What is that? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is that it? Did you make it? Oh, you made it. Hey, you made it. Don't crash into my ship, please. Do not. Do not. You should be on precision control. I'm afraid you're gonna burn me. That's the biggest problem. Please don't. I want you to maybe off. So your waypoint or so. What does autopilot do? Okay, that's fine. So we could do base. You could patrol it if you want to. That's perfectly fine with me. I'll let you do that. Probably gonna run out of power by the time you finish patrolling it. But it's time for me to get going because I think there is a gravity gen on the down ship. If that is the case, we could potentially make a survival kit. So hopefully that is still there. Not sure if it is, but we're gonna find out. Ooh, a medical shuttle. That might give us what we need. It also might be dangerous at the same time since we only got 25% left of health. Alright, it's putting out a distress signal. So now that's very tempting, but it may be what is going to destroy us. So we know for sure, well, we don't know for sure, but we know maybe there's something in the downship that we can get in terms of silver to make a medical component. So let's just hope that's the case. And I could be wrong. Maybe I am wrong because I don't remember scrap just dropping down. So that could be a problem. Yeah, I am wrong. There's no gravity gen here. Why did I think there was a gravity gen here? Jeez. Fine. We can grab some of this. And oh yeah, ion thrusters will give us platinum thruster components. That can give us the tier 3 tools, actually. Which I could have sacrificed one of mine, but I don't think that would be ideal. And medical shuttle is getting a little close to us, so that's good. That's a good sign, technically, until it comes and destroys us. But for now, we should be okay. Not seeing a gravity gen. There's a beacon. We can use that. Grab what we can. I'm not going to grab the steel plates. Okay, so what we can do here is get a connector and then steal this thing for ourselves. I think we should be able to park ourselves right here. Did we just hit something? Alright, we're in. So we can disconnect it now, and I think the rest of it's gonna float away. So that's gonna be fun. Alright, let's check out this medical shuttle. Not sure what it is all about. So let's go kind of get close to it and see. It It does sound like it has what we need, but it's also an unknown. An unknown faction, I think, can be a little bit hostile. We can get close and figure it out, but I don't think I want to get into battle because I don't have enough health. I don't have a way to respawn either, so that's not going to be fun. Right, 9 away. Still can't really see what's there. If there's a lot of turrets on it, yeah, I'm going to have to back off from it. If it's one turret, my turret might be able to take it down, potentially. And it disappeared. Great. Okay, so lesson learned. Don't wait. Just go for it. Alright, what do we have? We have thruster components, which is going to give us gold and platinum. Which we can use the platinum for new tools, so let's do that. Let's give her some thruster components. We don't need that many anyways. Oh, we got a lot, actually. I don't think we need to disassemble that much. But we're gonna get our max elite grinders, welders, and drill. We should be good there. We do need the unknown signal. We should really get working on our basic drop-off stuff, because we're just carrying everything and then maneuvering, so that's not gonna be great. It's not a great idea to do that. We could also do some asteroid hopping too. I don't see why we shouldn't do that. We might get lucky and get some silver that way. Potentially. Alright, let's go check it out. Okay, it's got hydrogen thruster. So this is the one. Ah, yes. This is the unknown signal that would have been perfect from the start. So if you found this in the start, if it spawns quick enough, it would be great because it has hydrogen thruster and it has, like, I believe, an O2H2 system. Yep, right there. A small grid O2H2 generator. Heading back to base, we have power, so we can try to do some asteroid hopping, whichever one's closest. Looks like this one actually is closer. Alright, this is ice. Ooh, consignment drone. That doesn't sound good, but could be something we can utilize. And like we said, if we got it, we might as well go for it. Let's go. I'm gonna try to get closer. It looks like it's not gonna attack as long as I don't do anything to it. Okay. Why can't we have lock dampeners on you? Too far before? I think so. Ooh, I want to get too close now. Alright, I'm gonna back away a little bit to the side just in case you stop all of a sudden and I crash right into you. Okay, let us see. What is the deal with you? You got ion thrusters, no turrets. So that wasn't a turret at all. I don't know if I grab you, what are you gonna do? Probably nothing, hopefully. So the easiest thing to access is probably going to be this right here. So what's going to happen if I do it? Let's see. Oh, we did not like that at all. All right. So transfer to me. All right, there we go. Okay, I think I owned it, but it's still moving around a bit. So the thrusters, are you on override? No. Okay. So it's more or less these things that are doing it. So we'll just turn them off. And we should be slowing down along with my ship. Yes. Okay, so don't know what's in here. But we're going to find out as soon as we stop or slow down more. Looks like magnesium. Not what we wanted. Alright, we need silver. Even a reactor would have been nice to have, but we don't. That's a gyroscope. And that's a battery. It's a nice looking small grid ship, which we could take with us if we wanted to. I don't know if it's gonna fold well if I make it follow us. very, very far away from home. That's why. We could get a mag plate on there and just lock in. That wouldn't be an issue. Do we even need this? We probably don't, but still nice to have. Gonna like salvaging everything. Let me tell you to do, where is it? Basic tasks. We don't need combat, so leave that off. We can say autopilot to base. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, autopilot to base and just hang around there if anything. So I can kind of grab what we can grab out of you later down the road. You go 100, it's fine. Alright, there we go. We'll put that on. So this one will be on as well. Don't hit me, please. And I'll see you back at base. Oop, oop. Hold on, hold on. We're still following. Alright, there you go. They'll send you home. And I hopefully will see you soon. Hopefully. If not, then all that for nothing. So if the medical shuttle was as easy as that, then shoot, I missed out. I would have had a survival kit of some sort. Alright, let's pass by this. Turn on our beacon now. And by beacon, I mean ore detector, of course. Let's chill by here. Hopefully there's some silver. We just need one or two. Well, we get a silver patch to make a medical room, which would be nice for the base. For the ship itself, we could do a. We could still do a generic survival kit. I don't think that's a problem. Okay, I'm not detecting anything. That's not a good sign. Right there, it looks like iron. Should GPS pointer some of the spots. That's definitely iron. Yep. Alright, we still got a few more asteroids to look around for, so we can do that off camera to see if we can find some silver. But it looks like our cargo thing did arrive. We probably lost our bot buddy. A bot buddy. Sounds like something else. So this made it home, so that's perfect. That's what we wanted. And we can utilize that to kind of charge our ship and everything like that because it has the solar panels. There we go. Cool. And too bad I don't think there's a reactor on there. If there's a reactor on here, we could probably get some silver that way. Doesn't look like it. But glad it was able to make it back. So let's see. This battery is basically done for in a few minutes. We can attach a few solar panels on this thing as the sun's here right now. Don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. If the doubling up of solar panels still kind of work, or does it even work with the colorable ones? We'll leave that for now. So technically that's not the expansion we want to do on this ship, but good enough for now. I think the next episode will be kind of continue to look for the silver, but if we can't find any off camera, we may have to risk it a little bit and go for a mayday if we can. But we also need to start the base, but I don't care to start one until we can get a respawn point. So that should be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to drop a comment down below, even just say hi. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.